Hi everybody. I am just going to sit here for just a second till somebody comes on. And then once somebody comes on, I will excuse myself to go share this event with my VPs that are going on this month. And then I'll be back to do a recipe or 2 or 3 with you guys. Depends on the time that we have. Just getting something out. Is anybody coming on yet? Ooh, I forgot one ingredient. Oh, hi, come on. I see you on there. Come on. Getting ready to do my July virtual party. So if you don't have your PJs on, go get comfy, grab a drink, use the bathroom, get comfy, and we'll get started in just a few minutes. Hi, come on in. Tell me who's here. I can see that there's people watching. We're getting ready to have our July VP show. It's only going to take 30 minutes. We're going to start at 8 o'clock. So tell me who's here. Once you come on, I'd love for you to stay around. All right, so I'm going to excuse myself so I can go to my office and share this event with my current parties that are going on so everybody can hop on and join us. So I'll be right back, okay? All right. We are about 5 minutes out from getting started. Once you come on, if you could introduce yourself, tell me what host that you're here to support, and welcome. See anybody out there? come on in. Once you're here, if you can just tell me what host that you're here to support, and tell us how you know your host. My name is Michelle Adams, and I am a consultant with the Pampered Chef. I've been with the company for, gosh, about 8.5 years. I first came to Pampered Chef in 2007. So, absolutely love what I do. Hi, welcome everybody. Come on in. Hopefully you're in a comfy spot. If not, you still have time to go grab a drink and get settled. The demo will only take about 30 minutes. Once you come in, if you guys can tell me who you are here to support, give your host a shout out. And if you would like to share this video, you are more than welcome to do that. And if you are part of a virtual party, you will actually get tickets for sharing this event. Just whenever you come on, if you can introduce yourself, let me know you're here. And please use those buttons, use those thumbs up and happy buttons. Give me some love as we're going through the show. It really helps me know if I'm connecting to you. Hi, Jessica. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome, Jessica. Yeah, we're actually going to be doing an in-home party for Amanda tomorrow. I'm so excited. But you are more than welcome to hang out with us here today and get a sneak peek. Hey, Desiree. Hi. I'm so excited. I can't wait to pamper you. Now, Desiree is one of my hostesses, so I'm really excited that she's here. And July is probably one of the best months all year to host a show. You really picked the best, I tell you. You get 60% off of Rock Crocs this month, as well as Double Point Month. Yeah, absolutely, Jessica. You are more than welcome to watch, girl. That is all right, and I look forward to meeting you tomorrow. Tonight, I'm going to give time for other people to come on, but we are going to get started right at 8 o'clock. For those that come on a little late, don't worry. They can always catch up and watch the replay later if they want to catch the beginning of the live demo, because I want to be respectful to everybody's time and really try to have you guys wrapped up by 8:30. That way we can, you know, enjoy the rest of our evening with our families. Okay? All right. Let me do a clock check here just to make sure we're all on the same schedule. Okay? And I've got exactly 8 o'clock. All right? So, one thing I'm going to do is turn on my broiler. So give me just a second. We're going to say on. All right. Get that broiler going. Okay, so welcome everybody to my July VP show here on Facebook Live. My name again is Michelle Adams, and I'll be your consultant for the evening. We're just going to do a quick 30-minute demo, and tonight I thought, what is better after a long weekend? You want something that's just going to hit that sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I would kind of bring a party to you guys tonight. We're going to be making a s'mores cake. All right, so it's a play on the traditional s'mores with Hershey's and marshmallow and chocolate. And it's super easy. Oh my gosh, this dessert seriously comes together in under 10 minutes. All right, so this is something like if you keep these items on hand all the time, it can be a quick go-to recipe dessert when you have unexpected company or just when the sweet bug gets you guys and you want to make something. Now, first things first, we can't have some rich, decadent cake without having ice cream. So what we're going to do, and hey Beatrix, welcome. And if you can, when you come on, please, again, let me know what host you're here to support. Share the event for extra tickets. if you are part of a VP show, and comment, give me love, thumbs up as we go along, and it'll let me know that I'm connecting. And you are more than welcome to talk to me as we go through the show, okay? So, ice cream. All right, so I don't know if you guys are aware of this yet, but Pampered Chef has come up with a ice cream maker. We debuted it in June, and I'm so excited. I think I've made ice cream about 3 times in the last month, just testing it out. You know, got to do some product testing. And this one is actually kind of fun. So I'm going to introduce it. Y'all see that gadget sitting on that countertop back there? That is the ice cream maker. So let me tell you just a little bit about it before I walk over there. So the base and the top are 2 separate pieces, okay? And the base is it's about the size of a quart, so it's going to make a quart of ice cream. Or you could make like frozen yogurt or sorbet. You can also, saw a consultant today that made like a wine chiller. So if you do like to drink wine, I think she did like a frozen wine with like some fruit juice or something and made like a wine slushy kind of thing. So if that is your, you know, if you like to do that kind of thing, it's just something else that you can utilize this tool for, okay? So what you do is you take the base and you keep it stored in your freezer. And the company says about 8 to 12 hours. And what it will do is it will get the core of that bowl really, really cold. And then all you have to do is mix up your batter, pour it in. It takes about 20 minutes to get soft serve ice cream. And then after that, we can stick it in the freezer if we want it to get hard, like a hard ice cream. So now, if you wanted to add in like fresh fruits, if you wanted to make fresh peach ice cream or strawberry ice cream, or you wanted to add any kind of thing, you know, like chocolate chips, things like that, you want to add those in about the last 5 minutes of churning. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome. All right, so I've got my batter in the refrigerator chilling because I wanted to make sure it was cold too, you know, just to kind of help the process. So what I did is I mixed up the batter in our little batter bowl. Now this is the 4-cup batter bowl, and then we also have the 8-cup that I'll be mixing the cake batter in. So what we're going to do is I've already got everything mixed up. Okay, just want to make sure you guys are still with me there. All right, yeah. Okay, so you're going to see me walk over, and I'm going to push a couple of buttons, and then once, what you do is you turn the power button on, then your timer, so you click it to 20 minutes, and then once the paddle starts rotating, then you pour it into the little dispenser that's on the top, okay? So here we go. So I'm going to push the power button, then I'll push this to hit 20 minutes. I wait for it to start turning. And then we're going to take the lid off and then just pour it in the spout. And you want to do a slow, steady pour, okay? And it's just that easy. So we're just going to let that do its thing back there, and hopefully by the time we get the cake out, it'll be ready to go. How easy. And it's so good, y'all. Now, the recipe for the ice cream, as well as the recipe for tonight's demo, I will be posting those. I'll post them on my Facebook event page for you guys that are here with the VP, as well as my business page on Facebook for those that might be hanging in here with us that's not part of the virtual party. Okay, so welcome. I see Melissa's come in. Hey guys, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We just put on the fresh homemade ice cream in our new ice cream maker back there. So now we're going to make our s'mores cake. So I'm going to move the camera down so y'all can see the products while I'm talking about them, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, let me shift that over. Yeah, that's better. All right, so this product here is our batter bowl. Okay, so just like the little one that we just used, this one is our classic batter bowl, and it's an 8-cup capacity. Now you'll see that we have they're high tempered glass. The measure markings are etched in, so they don't wear away over time, and they have these wonderful they have these wonderful lids, so you can store things if you want to, okay? So I already have my devil's food cake mix already in there, all right? And only thing we have to add to this is an egg. So we're going to do 1 egg, and I always, you know, say that you need to open up your eggs, crack them into a separate container. That way if you get a bad egg or some shell or whatever in there, you can fix that before you transfer it into your batter and you won't make a mess, okay? And so we're just going to throw that in there. And these little prep bowls really come in handy for all kinds of stuff. So really like those. They're sold in like a set of 6, and each one of them come with a lid. So, okay. And then the only other thing that our cake mix needs is sour cream. Now, I know this is really weird, but it's because we're doing a microwave cake, okay? So, hi, Gina. Welcome. If y'all come on, just, you know, tell me that you're here. Introduce yourself. Let me know how you know a host and which host you're here to support, and definitely share the event page so we can get more people on here having fun with us, okay? So we're going to do 8 ounces of sour cream. So I'm going to take my small mix and scrape. Now these are all-purpose scrapers made from silicone, and they're heat safe up to 650 degrees, so you can use these to cook as well as mix and stir. So we're going to add 8 ounces of sour cream to our cake batter. Okay, so yes, this recipe comes together so quickly, and it's just like, you know, we're already spending a lot of time cooking and getting all that other stuff ready for our family. So when it comes time for dessert, we really want something that gets us in and out of the kitchen quick, but delivers that beautiful flavor that we really want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to mix this up really good. And devil's food cake is so nice and rich. Again, why I wanted to make the ice cream to go with it. So once you get that incorporated really well, okay, we're going to transfer this into our second star of the night. So our ice cream maker, of course, has got to be a star of the show, right? Because who doesn't like homemade ice cream, all right? But the second, sorry, I can't stir. I'm so mesmerized by the devil's food cake. The second star of tonight's show is going to be our Rock Crock Everyday Pan. Okay, so that beep was telling me that my oven is ready for finishing the cake off. All right, so this is the Rock Crock Everyday Pan. So give me a thumbs up if you guys have stoneware, Pampered Chef stoneware in your kitchen, or if you love, you know, stoneware, if you use the pizza pan or the bar pan, you know, thumbs up for those. Well, if you like those, you're going to love the Rock Crock. These are actually kind of like stoneware on steroids. So this is the everyday pan. We have 4 sizes. There's a 2.5 quart, all the way up to an 8 quart. So this one is the second size that we have. And to me, it's a good starter pot. Okay, because you can do main dishes in here, casseroles, cakes, you name it. And the best thing about the Rock Crocks is that they go everywhere. Okay, so that's how they're a little bit different than normal stoneware, because you can actually make a soup in this on the stovetop. You can put it under the broiler. You'll see that in just a minute. As well as the microwave. Guys, this can even go outside on the grill. So if you wanted to make some baked beans or any other kind of side dish out there, you can definitely do that. Okay, and my favorite part, it's dishwasher safe. So you really can't go wrong with this pot, okay? So we're just going to transfer the cake mix into the pan, okay? And I'm going to use that scraper to get as much of the cake in there as I possibly can. Now you'll see the cake batter's kind of thick, and it's supposed to be that way, okay? But that sour cream is going to help it get nice and spongy, and it'll be rich and moist coming out of the microwave, okay? Now because this is so thick, I'm going to use another scraper just to clean that off. Okay, and just this other scraper, it's something you can find on our outlet. Really cute scrapers. We'll come out with some of these every once in a while. They've got cute little sayings on them. But you can never have too many scrapers in your kitchen. So I'm just going to smooth that cake batter out. Okay. Make sure I got all of it off that scraper because we want every bit of cake, right? We want it all. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to pop this into the microwave. Now, what I am going to do though, we need to do one other thing in the microwave before we get this going. So I'm just going to set this to the side, all right? Because the first thing we do need to do is melt some chocolate for later. I don't want the cake to be hot, come out and not have the chocolate ready. So all I've done is taken some Hershey milk chocolate bars and just broke those up. Now these are silicone prep bowls, and you're going to see me using 2 different sizes of this tonight. And then but they do come in a set of 3. So it's a 1, 2, and a 3 cup set. Now these are amazing because of the precision that you can get with the pouring whenever you squeeze the cups, okay? So, and they all do come with a lid, so you can store in these as well. All right, they have measure markings on here, so these are really great for like filling up your coffee pot, or if you're melting chocolate or doing like filling up cupcake pans, things like that. You can get that precision pouring because you can squeeze. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to microwave this in 30-second intervals. All right, that way we don't burn the chocolate, but it shouldn't take too long. And I'm using what's called the scoop and spread to make sure I'm mixing up my chocolate. I absolutely love this tool. It's only like $8. Now the one that's available now is all gray. Okay, this part's gray and this part's white. All right, so the maroon color is discontinued, but it's phenomenal because you have a nylon spreader on this side, and then you have a silicone head on this side. And I like the length of it because it will get all the way down into like mayonnaise jars, peanut butter jars, things like that, to get that all the goody stuff out. Okay, so I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Okay, so while that's in there, we'll go ahead and start doing our graham crackers, because again, can't have s'mores without graham crackers. Yes. All right. So we're going to be using our handy dandy food chopper. Now this is an oldie but a goodie, and we are going to be using one of our cutting mats to cut our graham crackers on. And I do want to show you these measuring cups. These are our Easy Read measuring cups that we have, and they're also sold in a set of 3. So let me go stir the chocolate, and then I'll come back and tell you about these, okay? So what really makes the Easy Read measuring cups good is the fact that they are downward measuring cups. So you don't, if you see right here, and I know it's backwards for you guys, but when you're measuring, all you have to do is look down. And once it hits the line that you're going for, then you have the measurement that you need. So you don't ever have to pick it up and try to see the side or see if it's level. So we really like these. They stack inside of each other, which makes them really good for storage. And they're microwave safe. Pretty cool too. Now, one tip about those silicone prep balls that I didn't tell you about before is that they don't get super hot in the microwave. So it's really nice. You can keep pulling them out and stirring, and you don't have to worry about getting like a hot pad or anything if you're just doing a quick job. Okay? Alright, so our chocolate's done. It only took 30 seconds, well, a minute, so I'm going to put the cake in the microwave. okay? And that's going to go for 4 minutes. So see how nice and rich and creamy that chocolate is? Doesn't that look good? Yeah, buddy. Now, another thing that I really like, see if I can get this to do it for you, about these silicone prep bowls for melting chocolate is that you can continuously push that chocolate down the bowl and it'll continue to fill up down here. So like, trying to think of something, like at Christmas time, whenever you're doing like pretzels, like chocolate covered pretzels or strawberries even, if you're doing that, these are really great because other like glass bowls, when you melt, it'll stick to the side and then it hardens, right? Because the glass gets cool faster. These actually hold their heat. The silicone will hold its heat, so the chocolate will stay melted longer. So as you're dipping your goodies in it, and you see that, you know, you're having to pull it up and like drain it on the side, right? And then you have all the stuff around the side, it's not going to harden. And then you can just use your scrapers to push it right back down into the rest of your chocolate. So another really good thing about these prep bowls, all right? So back to the graham crackers. So the food chopper, can I get some thumbs up or some love if you have the food chopper? These are really great stress relievers. Yes. These are great for chopping nuts and onions. You can chop chicken with this. I mean, any one ingredient. That's really what they're made for. Hey, sister. Welcome. That's Elizabeth Parrish is my sister, so we're welcoming her. I know that she is definitely here to support Desiree. So it does come apart for easy cleaning. Yes, Desiree, I'm glad. Yeah, the chopper's pretty awesome. So it comes apart, it butterflies open, everything goes into the top rack of your dishwasher. So it's super easy to clean. And then I wanted you guys to see, in case you don't have one, I want you to watch. See those zigzag, right? As I chop, they rotate. Okay? So what does that mean? That means that you don't have to chop as often or as much. Your job's going to get done a lot quicker. Okay? So we're just going to do a quick chop, and it's just however you like it. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you want pulverized graham crackers, you just go for it, okay? So we're just going to get these chopped up because we're going to sprinkle this on top of our cake when it comes out of the oven. So quick and easy, all right? So that is the food chopper. And we're just going to set these to the side for later. Okay. Now, one thing that I do want to talk about is this red mat that I have laying here. Now, this is Pampered Chef. It's called an Easy Silicone Cover. Okay. Or an Easy Fit Silicone Cover. It's something like that. Okay. I'm pampered, not perfect. But you should be able to find it with those words. All right. So what it is it's mainly like a hot pad. I love that about it because it's so big. It covers a big area. And so when I pull that rock crock out of the microwave, it's going to be super hot. So I'm going to set it down on this so it doesn't damage my countertop. And please do not set it on your cutting boards because the rock crocks get very hot and you will melt a ring into your cutting board. Y'all see that? So don't do that. Don't make that mistake. Alright? So, now that cutting board thankfully still works, but it's just not intended to put a hot pot on it. Alright? So, I'm going to sit it on here, but what else this is awesome for is, like, for our bakers or any kind of Pyrex dish. If you have the casserole dishes that you have to cover while you're baking, you can put this on there, and it's heat safe up to like 450 degrees. And it will actually create a suction, so you can use this to store things in the refrigerator as well. These are really awesome. And they come in 2 different sizes. Now this is the large, okay, and this will cover a 9 by 13, sorry I got some graham cracker on it, but this will cover a 9 by 13 surface, alright. So the cake is done. Now, with that pot, it gets really hot. Remember, I know I've already said that. But we don't want to just go in there grabbing that pot to bring it out. So these are like one of my favorite little handy helpers around the kitchen, and they're called microwave grips. But some of you know already, but I have nicknamed these Mick Jagger lips. So really good to have these in the kitchen if you do things in the microwave a lot, or if you move hot stuff off of the stovetop a lot. Okay, so I'll go get that cake so you guys can see it. right, man, oh man. Y'all see that steam? Woo-wee! Look how beautiful. Perfectly done. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read my cheat sheet. Got to read the recipe because I want to make sure I do this right. I've made this before, but it's been a while. All right, so once it comes out of the oven, we're going to do the marshmallows. Okay, oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so you can use big marshmallows or little marshmallows. I like the little baby ones. I just think they're cuter. So we're just going to pour those across the top. Okay. And then we're going to stick this in the oven. And it literally only takes about 30 to 60 seconds, okay? Because what it's going to do is it's going to heat up the marshmallows and they're actually going to start browning, all right? So I am going to use some mitts for protection in the oven, all right? So here we go. So, and you never want to walk away when you have something in the broiler, okay? So I'm bending down here so I can watch it and talk to you guys. So what do y'all think so far? Y'all liking what this is looking like? It's going to be so delicious when we're done. I cannot wait. Kind of wish you guys were here to try it. And I tell you what, I do offer in-home cooking shows. So if you want to invite me over, I would love to pamperize your kitchen and help you earn some free and discounted products. Woo, they're puffing up. Woohoo, I'm so excited. This is so awesome to watch. I wish y'all were here to see it with me. Woo, man, they're puffing up and starting to melt. I really want them to turn brown though, because they're so beautiful when they get that browning on them. So, I think we're going to have enough time. Let me check my clock. Alright, so I want to ask you guys a question. And I'm going to let it be up to you because we only have 5 minutes left, but I think I'll have enough time to do it. The only other thing I wanted to show you guys was our whipped cream maker. And I wanted to show y'all how to make homemade whipped cream. Would y'all be interested in that if it takes us a little past 8:30? If you like that idea, just give me some thumbs up and I'll know to keep going. If you are, ready to go, then just don't do anything and I'll close up the show. Yes, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. I see them. I see them. Thank you, guys. All right. Well, I'll definitely show you guys the whipped cream maker. Oh, listen. The ice cream's done. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like these are browning. Maybe I don't have them close enough to the broiler plate thing, but I'll go ahead and bring them out. They got a little brown. Not as brown as I like them, but that's okay. I don't know if y'all can see that, but they're a little brown on top. Can y'all see there's a little bit brownness? Alright, so now all I have to do is sprinkle with my crackers. Now, one of the things I really like about these here is that they are easy for food transfer. So I can just bend and shake, and I don't have to try to pick them up and sprinkle. So I really like our cutting mats for that purpose. Ooh, yeah, buddy. All right. And last but not least, we got to do that drizzled chocolate, right? So here we go. Y'all watch how beautiful this turns out. I love it. Now, I have to tell you, one of the best things about a virtual party is not that I can just work in my PJs, because I actually kind of like doing that, but that I get the spoils of the show. My family loves it too, because they get to eat what I make. So we're just going to drizzle all this beautiful chocolate. I'm going to move this away from my knife block just a little bit so I can get over here on this edge. But do you see how beautiful that drizzles because of that silicone prep bowl? All right. Now, if my daughter was here, she would want to lick this. That's what she would want to do. We're not going to do that today. But that's definitely what Brenda would do if she was here. So that's my little shout out to Brenda. I love you, baby. All righty. So we're going to set this aside. Let y'all see it one more time. See how beautiful it is. So that's the s'mores cake. Yum. Yes. And if you decide that you want to have an in-home show, I'd love to come and make this for you guys so y'all can try it. And I'll even bring my ice cream maker. We'll do the whole thing at your house, okay? So I'm going to sit this over here on my cooling rack, and then we'll show you how to make some whipped cream. Oh, and the ice cream. I want to show you the ice cream. Okay. The bowl is still cold, so I like to move it with these, okay? So I'm going to show you guys. This little silicone thing comes with the ice cream maker, so when you want to store it in the freezer to get that hard serve on there, you can cover it, cover the bowl. But do you guys see my ice cream? Now that I will take a little bite of, just to see how yummy it is. Beautiful soft serve ice cream. So good. Oh my goodness. Breyers, Bluebell, Mayfield, got nothing on this. It's a yummy recipe. So I'm going to stick this into the freezer. So we're just going to take my little silicone thing and we're going to pop that over. Okay, just like this. Now, one good thing about this is that if you host a show, you can get this at half off. So that's $40. I mean, you're going to make your money back on that in one summer. That's amazing. And if you eat ice cream all year round, by the end of the year, you'll have made your money on this because no more buying ice cream. And I will tell you that the cheapest heavy whipping cream for this is at Walmart. Because I will tell you that heavy whipping creams are expensive. Okay? So this is the heavy whipping cream I use. It's just good old-fashioned, great value. It's only like $3.50, and I make 3 quarts out of this one container of ice cream. Okay? So you add 2 cups of this, a cup of milk, and a half a cup of sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla. That's it. So I get 3 quarts out of this one container. Now, you will see some heavy whipping creams out there that are upwards of $7 for this same container. This tastes just as good. Tried and true. Okay? Alright, so let's do whipped cream. Y'all ready? Okay. So we're going to use heavy whipped cream and our whipped cream maker. Now, this guy is fabulous. You can whip eggs in here like if you wanted to do really good scrambled eggs. If you wanted to make a protein shake, right here, okay? But it's also good for making mousse. It's good for, you know, doing whipped cream. And if you like flavored whipped cream, what you can do instead of using powdered sugar is you can use different flavor pudding mixes and make strawberry whipped cream, chocolate whipped cream, okay? The recipes are endless with this. Love it, all right? Now, for you guys who might be like little Martha Stewarts, okay, or Rachel Ray's or whatever you want to call yourself from Food Network, this will also make butter. Now, can anybody guess how long it's going to take me to make whipped cream using this tool? Can anybody guess? Just shout something out like you're here to show. Just type something in and tell me, like, how long you think it'll take me to make whipped cream. Anybody? Don't be shy. 3 minutes, okay? Anybody else? 2 minutes? Okay. I'll look for one more. 60 seconds. Oh, okay. All right, so what if I told you that I could make whipped cream in 30 seconds? 30 seconds. It's amazing, okay? So, what you need is heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla. That's it, okay? So, you'll see that there is a fill line. I don't know if y'all can see that line. Can y'all see that? There's a little line here, okay? So, who was going to say that? Melissa? Yeah, it's only 30 seconds. Now, if you whipped it for a minute, you'd have butter. Fresh homemade butter, and it is phenomenal. All right, so I'm going to put my heavy whipping cream in there. Just until I get to that line, okay? Then we're going to add, it's a tablespoon. Tablespoon, okay, we have these little guys. I think Desiree talked about these today. They're great because they save you. You don't have a bunch of spoons. Teaspoon, tablespoon. Go all the way from a quarter of a teaspoon all the way up to a full tablespoon. Okay? And they flex and whatever little increments right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, whatever little increments right there is what you're measuring. Okay? So we're going to put a tablespoon of powdered sugar. So if you wanted chocolate, you could use a tablespoon of chocolate pudding mix. Okay. And then a half of a teaspoon. Now, the recipe calls for a whole teaspoon. That's a little strong for me. So, my family likes half a teaspoon. So, we're going to put half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to set a timer because I want y'all to see that this is for real 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. Y'all see my timer? I don't know if y'all can see that right there. 30 seconds. Okay. We ready? And then you just pump. This will get your biceps going really good. You want to sun's out, arms out, guns out, whatever. Sun's out, guns out. This whipped cream maker will help you get them guns you like, okay? Now, I usually do get kind of tired with this, so I'll have to switch arms. Just wait for that timer to go off. There we go. 30 seconds. Y'all ready? Whipped cream. All right. I'm going to use this little scraper here to scrape this out. Get all the whipped cream off. Beautiful. Y'all see that? Again, the taste of this is just out of this world. It's so fresh and so good. Okay? So put that over there. Now, after you've made your whipped cream, this little base here pops off, and it's a lid, so you can store it in the fridge. We think of everything, Pampered Chef. Okay? So, y'all want to see it all put together? Well, not the ice cream because I like it hard, but I'll at least do the cake and the whipped cream. Okay? So, let me I'll just use a paper plate. I was going to do a nice pretty plate, but these are easy. Alright, so there's my paper plate. Let me get a little spoon. Okay. Alright, we're going to do some cake. Okay, nice gooey yummy cake. Top that off with some homemade whipped cream. Y'all see how jiggly and wiggly that is? That's awesome. That's called the bounce, the cake bounce. Okay. Then I had a spoon somewhere. Here we go. Alright. So if I had my ice cream ready, this would be phenomenal. So it's still hot. It's falling off. Alright, here we go. Whew. I don't want to burn myself because I know it's still warm. That is so good. That's really good. I have had the s'mores cake, but I have never had it with the homemade whipped cream. That is phenomenal. Okay, so I know I kept y'all past 8:30. Thank you so much for hanging in with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. So, let me give you some housekeeping type stuff, all right? So, Desiree, the way that she gets benefits for her party is by ordering on her show, okay? So, on the event page, I will post the link in how you can shop. We are going to be collecting orders until the 14th, and then we're going to actually submit the show on the 15th, all right? Now, if you want to book your own party, whether it's a virtual party like this one, or if you'd like me to come and do an in-home party for you guys, every booking that comes off of her show, she will actually get benefits. When you have your party, she can come and actually get a 50% off item at your show. The only thing that the company asks is that you hold your party within 6 months, okay? So, we have several really good benefits coming up as far as host specials, like in August. We have cookware, and then in September, we're having brand new catalogs with new recipes, okay? So, super excited. If you want to get in on this deal and pamper your kitchen with free and discounted products, I'd love to help you out, and we could help Desiree as well. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good night. Hope you had fun. And as always, happy cooking. Bye.